Hi.
Girl.
Hi, welcome to Talking Gems.
Hi, my name is Onyx.
I'm Phoenix.
Alasia.
And I'm Lauren.
Mm-hmm. And today, this episode, what week is this?
Five.
Week 5 of Bachelorette. So, okay, how do we end the week before? Just they got married or they got proposed and dipped, right?
Yeah. So Tayshia, we hadn't see her actually walk into the room.
Oh, yeah. So it led up to, she's like, I'm going to go meet the guys. And then it was like, to be continued. Okay. So she walks into the room. Easy parked up, just a boner immediately. Like,
No.
he said, that's my girl.
No, all the black man.
But you know
Just
what's so
said
funny?
our
They were
chains.
like,
Because it cut from them being like, I just don't, like, I was so invested in Claire. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Tayshia walked in there, was like, I mean,
Claire.
who? I don't.
Yeah.
No, tell me why all the guys are like, well, you're definitely more my speed anyways. I was like,
No,
oh, so
that
trifling.
sent me. Who said
Yeah.
that? Okay.
It was glasses, right?
It was
Brendan
glasses,
said that.
but also I remember Ivan saying that like you're more my speed.
Yes.
Because like I think because he's like, oh, in his head was like, oh, we're both biracial or like.
But I also think he meant you are black, you are younger,
Yes.
you are my type,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and that was the case for a lot of them.
Yes.
I agree. I think
agree.
that is how they thought.
I think Tayshia's gorgeous, so I feel like,
Yes.
and she has more youthful energy, and is less about like because like I love Claire, but she's the one who brought up her age so often.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest bachelorette. I'm 39. I know what I want, and if like Tayshia's not here trying to say, I am 29. I know what I want. It's just more like, guys, I'm so excited. It's just a fresh.
Because that was the whole
Yeah.
premise of Claire even being on the show, was that
Yeah.
like she ain't find love yet.
Yeah.
But okay, so Tayshia walks in, all the guys are like, we're here for her. And then how does it start? What happens?
Well, okay, not all the guys. Some of the guys, I
Oh.
was like, me, my homegirls don't like this person. This person gotta go. The two people I was like that, it was Blake and who was like that? Who
Jason.
actually went? Jason.
Yes.
What was Blake saying?
Blake
Blake,
is,
no, I just don't like Blake.
I don't like Blake.
I don't like Blake. But Blake is the
Blake
one.
Jaw?
He also said
Yeah.
like, I had feelings for Claire, and it's gonna take me a little while to like open back
No, it
up.
won't.
But like, please be patient with me. And in my head, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Like right at this moment, you're nothing special. I understand him trying to get ahead of it, but at the same time, is like, as the Bachelorette, I'm also kind of like, well, why waste my time trying to get to know you if right now you're even saying that you still have feelings for Claire and you're gonna have to take it slow. This is not a slow process.
Yeah.
It's a quick, fast process. So I was a little bit like, oh, it's a turn off.
Yeah.
For me, I appreciate Jason more than I appreciate Blake.
Same.
Because I feel like Blake is still trying to ride this ride. Like this, I don't know, he's trying to get fame, I feel like, more than actually trying to get to know Tayshia.
I
Who,
agree.
Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. He wants TV time.
He wants TV time, while I think Jason really wanted to find love. So he was in his feelings.
Because
So I appreciate why he left. He was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I really tried. So I'm going to take myself out of this. And she was like, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though to me because I feel like, yes, if you need to go home. I always say that. But also, I feel like he's being over dramatic because I feel like a lot of the time, it's like in Paradise, how they always be like, we go on a date and they feel so like connected and passionate, and then the person moves on, and then like the next day someone else comes in and they're like, I don't think I can move on, and they move on.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he probably let producers probably kind of like, yeah, like, do you feel like you can really open up to Tayshia like you did Claire? I know that's right. 'Cause I feel like having someone leave because of Claire is something that they probably wanted, like a little something.
I wanted more of them to leave.
Yeah, I feel like, but I do feel like Jason's gonna go home and be like, I wasn't that in love with Claire. Like I really could have made it work with Tayshia. Like I could have stuck it out.
Agree.
Yeah, and
But
the
I'm
way
glad
he was presenting to Tayshia, even because like when he was with Claire season, I wasn't really feeling him. But the way he presented to Tayshia was interested. She was like, man, like,
no, because when he was like telling her he was leaving, she was like, but like, are you like, you sure?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Do you think
I feel bad.
Do you think it's just because you always want the guy that doesn't want you? Like now that he's saying, oh, like I like Claire, I'm still hung up on Claire and I'm willing to leave because I don't want to risk it with you. Now all of a sudden are they
that
more
vulnerability
attractive?
in that situation?
Yeah, now it's like
seem a little better.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
you're leaving me?
Leaving me? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want you to like miss out just because of Claire.
Great.
I mean, if you really feel like you can.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
She was like, I just don't want you to close yourself off to a better opportunity.
Yeah. I wonder if like he became a little more attractive by leaving.
No, he probably
Definitely.
did. So at first I was upset because I was like, I want Tayshia to get her full Bachelor experience. I want her to have her limo moment. You're just gonna have her walk in and these guys just like she's coming to them. No, they're here for her.
Yes.
But then I was glad that she had her little limo moment. But I wanted more guys.
Same.
I
was stuck. I was like, oh, so they're bringing more. Oh, some more coming later on. No, we're done.
No, not at all.
Oh.
That's
And the
very
choices
upsetting.
they had.
They were the ugliest.
I was
Actually,
underwhelmed. There was only
one that caught my eye. The other three were whatever to me.
Which one? Spencer?
Spencer caught my. I was like, okay, Spencer looks like he belongs in the Bachelor house.
Is Spencer the one that looks like the villain from Lazy Town?
No.
Is that one?
No.
I think with a mustache, like Noah with a mustache.
Probably. I don't know their names.
Noah.
But one of them reminds me of the villain from Lazy Town.
He might, but he essentially is a jerk.
Yeah, the one who walked in was like,
Yeah, which he made me laugh.
I thought that was funny. I'm low-key convinced maybe they actually laughed, but they cut around it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's funny in that moment. You might be like a little like annoyed, like when you think about it later. Like what he said was kind of like, but like in that moment, it's kind of funny because they hate Claire at that moment. So it's like that's what was also a little confused. I'm like, oh, why did he come in like that? I'm like, you hate Claire yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like, which one scares them away? Like, I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a chuckle.
But then all of them were just bitter. Like, I don't like most of the guys in the house.
Kenny can go.
Yeah.
My homegirls don't like Kenny.
the one with the tattoos, and he's ugly.
Is that the boy band?
Yeah. The porn. Yeah.
The one who was like, I think we would like an apology.
Yes.
I think I'll like the guys a lot more if Tayshia was the original Bachelorette.
Yes.
I think the whole Claire thing has brought out a bad side in a lot of them, and the side that I rather than keep to themselves.
Yes.
Some of them have managed the transition pretty well.
All the black men, but I also think it's because they didn't really get a lot of screen time, so I don't really know. Except for
Easy.
Riley and Easy. I already don't like them anyways.
I didn't like either.
You don't like Easy?
No, I don't like either.
Okay.
One of them.
Okay.
I don't like Easy's physical appearance.
Me either. I don't like Easy's physical appearance.
I like his personality.
His personality is chill. Yeah.
No, I feel like I've met him before, and I don't like those kind of.
Okay. I think he has a good little confessional one-liner sometimes.
Yeah. He's like chill.
Yeah.
Like Easy at first, I was like, oh, he's corny. But when I get to like see him on camera more, I'm like, oh, he's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then I learned he was from Newport.
Pisses me off.
Okay,
What
Phoenix.
is his hair?
Literally, no.
His hair, I don't. His hair.
Keep going.
Never. It's too much to explain. It's just
but I feel like sometimes he just like throws water on it and like just throws a bunch of
Phoenix.
grease.
Okay, can you see me, Phoenix?
Sitting
Look,
on top.
I feel like he does this.
Like he
tries to be
I
a
feel like
white
he thinks
man.
he's a white boy,
I
and
think
then I
he
learned he was
lived
from
in Newport.
Newport.
Yes,
and I was like, that makes sense.
yes,
But
absolutely.
is he
I
from
agree.
Newport or
Is he
did he
just-
move there?
Yeah.
Because Newport is a
Assimilation, either way.
destination.
He's trying to be like
regardless
them.
if he moved or he's from there, he's been there long enough to where
he
he's
thinks he can
No
do
black
this.
man thinks he can do this.
Yeah, Easy does. You see
easy.
his hair.
I don't know what is going on with his
For
hair.
our listeners, what we're doing is just like
like-
splashing water and like rubbing his hair back.
Like, you know how,
and
like-
not-
Like a comb over.
Yeah, like you put your hand, like your hair is in front, so you kind of like push it back, like comb it through your hands. That's what Easy does.
Yeah, I think he thinks he has white boy hair all of a sudden. I don't know.
But his hairline is like pushed to 10 yards back. You know, that's a football reference for him.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're dragging.
Okay,
this.
We
sorry.
don't need to
We
drag
don't need
this
to.
man. He's probably
we do
great.
like him. We do like him.
Yeah, like he's a chill person.
He needs to twist.
Maybe a little twist out.
Yeah.
He also needs to work on his fade out. It's a little bit like full of hair and then no hair. There's no fade.
Maybe he, it's Rona.
Back to the show,
yeah,
guys.
it's fine. It's fine.
I do want to give a shout out to Darren. Is that his name?
Who's Darren?
Darren,
The one that
Oh,
left?
Damar?
No, Damar.
Damar.
Who's
Oh.
Damar?
Y'all
love to talk about
He's
Damar.
the chocolate man
Who
is growing
there.
on me. He's just there.
He
No,
hasn't
nothing
shown
else.
up last time. No.
Smiling. Just there smiling.
He gets
for
no.
my eye candy.
Is that the really, like, he looks like cute. He looks like a little child.
No,
No.
not the child
No.
one.
I need to see this.
Okay, the thing is, initial appearance, I was like, oh, he's a black man. He's cool looking. Every episode, I don't know if it's because his demeanor is just so cool and chill.
Yeah.
And we don't know much about him. He doesn't talk. We just see him flash to our screen.
Oh.
He gets more.
Oh, Damar.
He does.
See?
He gets more and more interactive.
And he's dressing really well. And I think the issue is like he hasn't said anything stupid yet. And other guys have. So I feel like other guys are making him look better. 'Cause that's why I felt like some people who just hasn't said anything, who's just now getting screen time, I feel like I like you just because you haven't had the opportunity to piss me off compared to other people have. And like Riley is a hit
or miss.
Yeah, some people really like him.
He reminds me of every like black uncle, like cookout, kind of like weird. Like he thinks he's like smooth.
It's just very it's like I don't say aggressive. I don't want to like say a black man's aggressive. It's very New York, I think is what it is. When he said he's from New York, it feels very like stylistic, like how he like, you don't speak for the group, you don't speak for me, you know, you speak for yourself.
But he's
you don't
from
speak for me.
Detroit too. So
Yeah.
that combination of the two.
Yeah.
But like it's weird because I like Riley, but at the same time, I'm like, he does a lot.
I like him not for this show.
Yeah.
As in, if this was if he was on the challenge, I wouldn't mind his energy.
Yeah, actually, yes. I feel like he would match the challenge energy great. I would love him to get into confrontations, to call people out.
Yes.
That's great. On The Bachelor, it just seems a little... That's why
excessive.
I feel like
I was like, these boys don't care. Like, these boys are not on your level, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why him and Kenny, when they went after Spencer, it was just like, I don't know who, I think it was Kenny who started just like, I'm gonna just say real talk, you know, like you're a dick or like you're an asshole or whatever. And I was just like,
it's not that serious.
Yo, it's not that serious. Like focus on Tayshia.
Yeah, it's like
and
it's
cut
not
it.
that type of show.
Yes. And right,
They
like,
want it
watch
to
me.
be. They want to be
But I like,
the
it's like
one.
I like him, but it's like focus on
When he
Tayshia.
it was so corny. He was
But
like,
he's top tier though. He's educated. He has a good job.
yeah,
Yes.
Like he's
Yes.
well rounded. Like he's a well rounded guy. I
Yeah.
feel like he's good. He's a good partner.
yeah.
But-
I just got embarrassed when he said, "We call people like you lunch meat.
Lunch meat.
We eat you for lunch."
I was
I was like,
in a rough part.
Did the producer give you that?
Because like in the not the DR, but like the ITMs, whatever, he's like bologna with mayo sandwiches. And you know what's so funny? Because like
I was
Fried
embarrassed.
bologna.
yeah, it was hilarious though. It's because when I listen to other like Bachelor podcasts that are white, they're like, I loved bologna sandwiches with mayo growing up. I'm like, oh, your Caucasian is showing. Like, your Caucasian is definitely showing right now. And I was like I was to like Chicks in the Office. I was like, oh, you're Caucasian. This is when you guys are very Caucasian.
Yeah.
Like, I love bologna sandwiches with mayo and some Wonder Bread. I said,
That makes sense.
that's the life you lived. Okay.
That makes sense.
That's great. That's great for them. You know,
My mom for
Yes,
them,
that's great for
you're not
them.
bologna.
To each his
She
own.
scoffed
To
on
each their
bologna.
own.
My mom would not buy bologna for us.
No.
Like
No.
My mom wouldn't let me have Wonder Bread.
I remember the
She would not.
Yeah.
I remember we was at the store and I was like, "Can I get this?" She said, "No, put that back." And I was like, "All right."
I grew up only knowing wheat bread.
Same. I didn't know
Just variations
there was
of wheat.
Wonder.
Just variations of wheat. I feel like I never experienced white bread until I was old enough to like buy my own bread or like have it at somebody else's house. But like growing up in my home, it was default regular wheat.
Yes.
Then she started doing the whole like the seeds and the nuts and bolts all in the bread too. And I was like, okay, mom, like I'm not eating bread no more if you putting sunflower seeds in my bread.
I remember like vividly, I guess we were at daycare and someone gave me like a bologna sandwich for the first time. And I came back to my mom. I was like, Mom, can you buy bologna? And she was so disgusted with me.
Yes.
And it wasn't
Wonder Bread.
Yeah, and it was like
I would
years.
try to sneak it in the basket, and she'll be so mad.
Yeah.
She'll like, that burger.
And then I remember years later, she eventually like 12 years old. Eventually, she let us try it and get it. And then by that time, I was disgusted. I was like, why at a 4-year-old was I craving this?
Yeah. No, when I had Wonder Bread, I was like, why did I want this?
Yeah.
It's weird. It feels like plastic.
I could only eat Wonder Bread with my baked beans when we have barbecue. That's the only time.
Was it Adrienne Bailon who dipped Wonder Bread in Kool-Aid?
Yeah, her tuna sandwich.
Anyways, back to Bachelor.
Just like before I just go off on Adrienne Bailon real quick.
First off, soggy bread.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm gonna get nauseous.
Okay,
So let's
yeah,
just move on.
sorry.
Let's move on.
Okay.
That was disgusting.
Where did we leave off at?
Okay.
Riley.
So they canceled the rose ceremony.
Oh yeah, which I was happy about. She
Yeah.
was like, you know what, guys, boys, it's just gonna be us. You know, we're just gonna get to know each other, which is great. I like that. I'm liking Tayshia's season so far. It seems very cute. I don't think it's gonna be as like juicy drama, but you know, it's just the fact that we started off with those first four episodes, and it's
Man.
like, how do you go from that to
Yeah.
regular Bachelorette again? But
That's the thing. It feels a bit like regular Bachelor
yeah.
and Bachelorette. So it's a little like, I don't know, like everybody, even though people want to hate on Claire so bad, I feel they're gonna miss the crazy.
I think so. 'Cause
They are.
love
it's
Claire.
a little. We got a little snooze fest.
A little vanilla, but it's cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you just want a cute little love story.
Escape,
Because
yeah.
sometimes you can always have your, what's his name?
Colton.
Your Coltons, your Juan Pablos, your Luke P's, you know, you
Your
can't always
Peter.
have that.
Your Corinne's.
Your Corinne.
Yeah, there's no one on this no guy on the season that I'm looking for or into, and I think
Yeah.
maybe that's why I'm thinking Spencer's intriguing to me because he's bringing some flavor.
Yeah,
That
I think
desperately was needed.
I like his
Desperately.
humor.
Yeah.
Like I honestly feel like I don't really know the longevity of our relationship, but I feel like at least as a friend, I like he has a little bit more of a dry, sarcastic humor. Like he doesn't mind like saying something a little bit off the wall or a little bit that pokes fun. And I feel like the guys have bonded so much because of the Claire stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes that stuff annoys me because I feel like they're so sensitive now. And I
They
feel like
are.
if you take a second, you can you can realize that Spencer is being sarcastic. And I'm like, if I could tell through my TV screen, I know you could have told him in
Yeah.
But
person.
then they only show, because after he did that and they went to like the diary room thing, whatever, it was only like the Blakes and the dudes that were already like, oh, you got new meat coming in. No. That's my interpretation of a man. Yeah, no, it was already ones that were already acting up, saying something. So the other dudes they probably cut it out, and the other guys were probably like, "Oh, tee hee hee, funny, funny."
Also, of the 4 guys they brought in, so they brought in that Noah guy with the weird mustache, the pedophilia mustache.
I feel like he's gonna make it.
He's gonna
far.
make it far,
Yeah.
I think, and I think he's gonna end up a little douchey, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
He looked a little douchey. I don't know.
He's not cute. I don't
He's
know
not
why.
cute,
No.
but I remember his energy just seemed like chill, like. So I was like, okay, whatever.
His energy seemed chill, but also to see him slipping up. Like if like old receipts of something were to arise, I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either.
Like, cause and there's like Oklahoma people like automatically are
He's
gonna-
from Oklahoma.
He's from Oklahoma.
He got
Oh,
receipts.
no.
There's receipts.
And I just feel like there's just something about him that just kind of look like whatever. I'm gonna just say whatever, even if he might not intentionally mean to be like. That's not PC. I just feel like something he might slip up and say or have said
Yeah.
in the past that is gonna be like
You think he's gonna be like a I'm a no filter kind of guy?
yeah, like
Probably.
whatever, cool. Like
Yeah.
but I think he's a travel nurse, so I feel like he's
Interesting.
Okay.
I think he's like air quote try to think that he's cultured. He's also a Christian.
Okay.
I didn't get that vibe, but okay.
Yes, and he, like someone read his bio, like his Instagram bio or something, and it
Okay.
was like man of God, traveling the world.
Interesting.
Spreading love.
Okay.
It was like God, people.
He's really about to make it far because I feel like that's Tayshia's type.
That is.
Yeah.
She like, okay.
And I feel like he's prone for paradise, so I feel like they gotta keep him.
Yeah.
I want Jason to make it to paradise. I want is for Jason to leave, you know, get his head straight, go to some therapy sessions, you know, maybe take some vitamins. I don't know what he needs to do. And then go to paradise and fall in love.
I don't like Jason.
I don't like Jason.
After he was like, I can't be here. I don't have really any attachments to him, but for some reason, I just want him to be
That was his audition for Paradise. That was his audition.
He's gonna make it, but I just feel like all of the control, like the stuff he said in the date, red flags, but also what he said after the date when they were like, you don't want to see me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He was just like, Claire doesn't want to, how she's acting. She doesn't want to see me get upset. When I get upset,
never mind.
Things happen. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
what did Claire do to you? I know you spilled your whole life out, pero calm down.
You aired all your parents' dirty laundry, and the fact that they're still together, to me, is like, try going home now to your parents saying they should have gotten divorced. They did all these bad things, but they're still together. I didn't know they were still together. So I was like, oh, they didn't get a divorce? Oh.
I didn't either.
That was so messy.
That's trash.
For a date.
I do not want to
Wait, that was their first date. Did she dip with somebody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's funny. Okay.
Who do you guys think will be the top 3 so far?
Okay. I've been warming up to Bennett a lot more.
I like Bennett.
And I want
Bennett,
her to.
But that's not the top 3.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But I want Bennett to do something special. I want him to be in something.
Talking about Spice, I was thinking before Spencer showed up, Bennett was almost giving me some spice, but then the cameras disappeared.
They said
they don't want him no more.
Yeah, I don't know. Was he just the peak? Was the whole like Claire thing and the roast, and now he's kind of falling off, that like Tayshia doesn't care about him as much.
I hope not.
I liked Bennett. He already punched his ticket to Paradise.
Yes.
So
I really like seeing like who Claire was into, and then a whole different person coming in saying the same guys and seeing who she's into.
Yeah,
I like that. Also, okay, so top 3. Yeah, who do you guys think are the?
I really like Brandon, the one he has a one-on-one date with.
Yes.
Yeah,
the cutie pie, the tiny one.
Yeah, they're cute.
I like him. Even if they don't live together, I just like him. He gives me good energy.
That Tayshia had a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yes.
They went horseback riding.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they talked about
I like him.
He got married before.
Oh.
And I like also, once again, I like how people talk about their exes and how he was saying no one cheated. It was just we were high school sweethearts. We got married young and it didn't work out. And that's even more reason why we were like, should we get a divorce? Because there's no like glaring issue. But she didn't want kids. I want kids. It was just so sweet. And also funny when Tayshia's like, yeah, same. I mean, like, there was infidelity in other stuff.
Yeah.
But like, same.
No, I do really like him. He's one of my favorites. He's not gonna win.
Same.
But he's one of my tops.
I don't think anyone's gonna win.
I don't think anyone's gonna. I don't know.
Can I finally spill?
No, Phoenix, this is a spoiler-free podcast. I don't understand why this is such a difficult thing for you.
Like, I don't want to know the end. I don't want to know who should.
I don't want to know the end.
Just say my top 3. Let me just say my top 3. I think Ivan is gonna make it top 3.
Yeah.
I just see him making it very far. I think Brendan's gonna make it far. Well, this is a top 4 actually. Brendan, Noah, and Spencer.
That same exact. That's mine.
I oddly feel like Spencer is not. Even though he got the first impression rose, I think he is gonna be like a switcheroo. Like I feel like he's gonna go like on a 2-on-1, like something like I feel like they're setting him up to be almost a villain, or at least a person that the guys don't like enough to kind of cause issues. And I could see her like liking him at first, getting the first impression rose, but like going on a 2-on-1 with another guy and possibly going home. Like I can see him burning out also.
For who?
Spencer.
Okay.
The guy who went first impression rose.
I don't know. I truly don't remember anybody's names. I like the one that was on the date. I like the relationship guy, Bennett. And that's like it.
I think Zach is gonna go far.
Who's Zach? Which one is that?
Yes, I agree.
The coin.
Oh yeah.
They're like tossed a coin. It was like, if we end up together, we'll say.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Well,
yeah, I really like him.
I don't think he's attractive.
He's not.
Oh, what was the one where she was like, he's a man, or one of you guys think they were on a date. Oh, I can't even describe him. Or no, it was like they were just talking, and she was like, yeah, he's like has a job and
oh yeah, it was a white boy.
Yeah, the white guy. Him. I think she's gonna like.
Was
I
it
don't know which
Spencer?
I don't
No.
know. I can't remember who it was.
He's one of the originals.
It
I
was
don't
the one
remember.
that looks like the guy with that flip the coin, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna go to something else.
Yeah,
So
go
okay. Can we talk about how Claire said babies?
Oh, okay. Why
And
did
he
they cut
said,
between the episode and go into Claire and Dale? I feel
Yeah.
like that was kind of unnecessary.
Onyx
Very.
also had very
Unwarranted.
many opinions on that.
I did because I didn't need this in my life. They could have. This could have been at the end of the season. We could have been reintroduced. Like, oh, they've been doing good in quarantine and all this stuff. I did not care at this moment. This is Tayshia's time.
Yeah.
Tayshia is here. You could have brought Claire and Dale back at the end of the season. The men tell all. Okay, that's all how I felt.
Ooh,
Or at least
Claire's
ended
mental
that.
law is gonna be.
Is she gonna have one?
I don't think so. I feel like the whole Dale thing was her version of a tell. I think they're gonna do it with Tayshia because they're gonna have. They only had 12 days with Claire, but they're gonna have like over a month with Tayshia. So I feel like the tell all is gonna be more. If they do it, because it will have to be online.
Oh.
You don't think
they-
they'll get a studio?
No, I think
They'll
they'll
get
get
a
a
studio.
studio.
But
Yeah.
I feel like Bachelorette has really has taken the whole quarantining thing seriously.
Yeah, but like 2 weeks before they want to do they'll have everybody quarantine.
I think they might do a studio, just have no audience. and-
Unless,
Black
Joe
people have
Biden
real
shuts
jobs.
down.
Huh?
I think
don't know.
some of them have real jobs to take off the time again. But maybe they can.
You're
But
right.
I'm just saying some of them I feel like they can get away with it at
Yeah.
first. But to do another like 2 weeks of quarantine and get off work, they
But
could maybe possibly.
You see the
do
way
it.
this world is going? A lot of people are about to be on mandatory quarantine again anyway. So it
Yeah,
might
I'm
work
saying
out
like
in
Joe
their
might
favor.
shut down the country again for 6
Yeah,
weeks.
I hope it's a real one.
I hope so too.
They just have
I
been
don't like
also very quiet. There's been no announcements. Like
The Zoom ones
Did y'all
are
get-
horrible. The
Yeah.
Zoom reunions are not it.
no,
They're bad.
Real quick, did y'all get like an Amber Alert for like COVID being like LA area,
Yes.
like it's getting really bad, whatever? I got that and I was like, oh,
Oh,
cool. So
really?
we're about to start shutting down again.
No.
Literally
Wait.
nothing changed.
Guys, LA County has been having the largest amount of COVID
Yeah.
cases for like this whole entire COVID era.
Yeah.
But apparently Texas has the highest amount of cases in
Yeah.
the country.
Right now, and then
Right now.
California, they were the first to 1 million, and then like a day later, California got to 1
That's
million.
we always
sick.
gotta
always got a one up.
one up.
Yeah,
Like
California and
Texas,
Texas.
California. They're
yeah.
always battling.
We
I'm
always
surprised
have-
New York hasn't gone in.
Who's
That's
better? Because New York,
I think
I feel like they're lying. New York is lying.
okay, but this is why I also feel like why New York might be doing better is the reason why I feel like America overall is struggling is because other countries are able to do a harder close, faster, quicker, easier. But America, we're so spread out. All of our rules were different at the beginning of
Yes.
Corona, so people just kind of fled and like moved around. And New York, like they like. If you lived on the wrong side of the street, like you cannot leave. Like they
That's
had
true.
barricades. Like you were closed off for certain streets. So I feel like it kind of helped burn it out faster.
what I also think though, because they're still like climbing too. What I think is a lot of the jobs are in California right now, especially in the industry
And Texas.
and in Texas. And also think about it, Texas, California, that jump, skip, and a hop over, a lot of people will be moving from Texas to California. World Series, where was it at? Texas. Where did a lot of them come from? California.
yeah, there's a lot of Dodger people in Texas. I
Yeah,
saw online.
and then even like Nevada, Arizona, this whole people we're just a hot skip, a
People
drive
stay traveling in this
this area, the West, and all, especially if you're coming from say Utah. I want to go on vacation. Go to California. Like the beaches are open. Yeah, you have to eat outside, but you can make something happen. Food. I just feel like who's going all the way to New York to be kind of isolated, especially how the roads are set up. Are the West is set up where you can just travel to the States super easy.
And I think that's why overall America's been struggling more than other countries. I just feel like their countries are smaller and there's less of like state by state. Like some like California had a hard one, but Nevada didn't have a hard, you know, like so then Anyway, this is so off the tangent.
It is.
Okay, so back to Claire and Dale. So they come back and it's like, oh my God, did you guys lie? You guys liars. Everyone's calling you a liar. And y'all people keep making her swear on her daddy grave.
I know.
I was like, why she keep doing that?
I don't think it's that serious for them to lie. That's the thing that's killing me. She's already admitted that she talked to Blake. I don't see the point of lying. Like, it doesn't even, like, I don't even think Claire, even if they did talk, I don't think Claire would have lied and said they didn't talk. It's not that big of a deal.
Especially since Claire's just such an honest and like wears her heart on her sleeve.
I love how like every time they talk about it, they'll flash to Blake and Blake is silent. He's stay not telling nobody that he's the only one to contact her. And I'm just like, sir, speak up. You want to speak up any one time? You want to buck up? You want to talk about how you invested your money and everything? Yeah.
I bet he spread the rumor in the house because like, well, I probably talked to her. Let me say that Dale did too.
I bet you he did.
Because I'm just like, it's not that big of look at this point. I know there was a time where it was a scandal to talk before going on a show, but now it's like not that big of a deal. Like, I understand if Claire wanted to talk to people, she didn't. She's just crazy enough to fall in love with a guy through social media.
Yes.
That's it.
She's not crazy. She's just anyways,
fanatical. She's a little fanatical.
She's neurotypical.
Okay,
she loves love. You know, she's what is it, like a romantic.
Love fanatic. She's a romanticist.
Helpless
romantic.
Hopeless romantic. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So babies. Dale said.
He
tried to skip past that so fast.
I thought it was fake.
Keep talking. And then why did Chris have to call him out?
I know.
It's just something you can't make up. Like, you can't make that up. Like, Chris asks Dale a question. Dale is literally trying to answer the question. Claire just yells babies. And Dale bypasses Claire and is like, we're going to just take it day by day.
Marriage.
I don't know what's going to shoot whichever one happens.
No, Dale said, we're getting married. I never seen him so firm in words. He said marriage.
We're getting married.
Married first. Then babies. And Claire's like, my clock is ticking, hon. Like, I don't care what happens. And Dale's married.
No. There is an order.
They have like a sitcom where he's like very serious, and she's like, it's
that's
9 o'clock.
That's how I feel. Like, I feel like it was scripted. Like,
when I tell you,
it just seems so like she did not just yell babies, and he did not just bypass her like that.
He didn't care.
Like, he was like, oh.
That's
so
it.
She's at it again.
That made me really realize, oh, he likes this woman, but he's gonna get his way.
Yes, that makes me feel like actually that honestly, in a weird way, that made me feel like, oh, I can see their home dynamic of Claire is just a very flamboyant person, and Dale's just like, but we're not gonna go right now. He's like, let's go. I really want to go to this place. I'm like, okay,
can't do that.
But we're
right
not
now.
gonna go right now, babe. We're gonna go later. Like, that's
I love
and she'd be like, oh,
Same.
okay,
Dale.
Yes.
Dale. And I look at Dale in the morning.
It made them more real. It made them more real because it wasn't awkward to me. It was just more like,
this is how they are.
This is how they are, and this cannot be happening on live TV.
I hope they make it.
He wasn't phased. He just kind of kept talking.
He's used to doing that. Like, he knew that was a thing she was gonna say, and he's just like, no.
Also, you can kind of see like a little hesitation in his face. Like, he was like, no, we're gonna get married. A little panic. He was like, no.
That's why she keeps saying this.
Yeah, she's like, I know this is what she's been telling me, and I don't know if she didn't know I wasn't serious. But marriage is first.
He's like, you can say on national TV, at the end of the day, I would still tell you what I told you last night.
Yes.
He's like, don't you go off your birth control.
Yes. That's what he was saying. He's probably gonna have to like make sure he's
Claire, where are your pills? Claire.
Did you take them today?
I have to
Claire,
watch
let me see the condom, Claire. Let me see the condom, Claire. Oh my God.
He's gonna be having to check her because
he's gonna just wear condoms no matter what. He's like, she's like, no condom. He can be like, no, we're gonna wear condoms. Yes, we're gonna wear condoms. We're gonna do condoms.
Okay, so they show Claire, and then what? Did she? Oh, was that when they date and everything, or
the group date in the pool?
Oh, they did. Oh, where he not punched, but he hit
Riley elbowed Spencer
again.
Yeah.
It was like, but
okay, that was Spencer's fault.
It was
because Spencer was
doing
doing a lot. But then again, why does pool basketball get so intense? Like,
why does
and
it?
Because I've parties, I've already seen this, but then watching it for a spot to like have more time with Tayshia, I was like, oh goodness, these men, I can't deal with it. Like, it's unattractive to me. I don't think competitiveness, like if I was a Bachelorette, stuff like that would not make
whatever
me want
guy is
to.
in the back, just like wait, that's something I want you.
Yes,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like looking cute while
You
he's
do- yes.
yeah. I want.
Who's ever prancing across the
Especially
field? That's the
because,
one I want.
You know, it's different. If they were professional athletes, different. But when like I know that this is not your sport, even if you are a professional athlete, and you're just going so hard for a game that doesn't really matter. I mean, a spot on a date with me, but you're taking it too serious. It should be more fun.
I just don't think elbowing and like the look on their faces.
Yes.
I rather you have fun and win. My little competitive spirit, but like a little like fun. But I don't like how they have like dead faces, like aggression and like that.
And actually getting angry.
Yeah.
I need a balance.
Same.
Like how Shamar Moore was in the background. It was
LMAO.
competitive,
Shut
but
up.
not.
Calling Jason Shamar Moore. Phoenix.
Who?
The guy with the
Glasses.
glasses and the curly hair. She calls him Shamar Moore because he kind of looks like Shamar Moore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be a fan of that. I hate that. I hate just when men do things.
Also, I'm not a fan of Speedos. They were gonna have to
Yeah.
change. I don't know what is Bachelor's
They
Deception.
were in Speedos?
Yeah. What is their obsession?
I think
this season is
they
bad.
edited it to kind of reduce the amount of Speedo like camera time because of the flack of the last episode. But yeah, they're in Speedos. I don't think Speedos are cute.
Because it's like 40-year-old white women. It's like, oh, we get to see hot men in some Speedos.
But just give them the normal swim
I
trunks.
like, but see, to me, it's more attractive when they were in like the
short.
the look like a looser little short.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Like, I'm not saying we're like the ones to your knees or something like fugly like that or past your knees, but a Speedo is like they just don't look good because then you
It's
see the
weird.
tan.
And
I
then
hate
there's-
tan lines.
Same.
I think I hate watching that fade of tan lines.
And there's so much hair.
That's why
The less hair I
it
see is better.
Demar, no, that was like Easy was on that date. Easy looked the best because he doesn't have tan lines, and I was like, you're the only person who I could like physically even look at because everyone else has tan lines, and I hate it.
Yeah.
See, that's what chocolate gets you.
Yes,
I'm just kidding. You can have tan lines and be chocolate, but I just had to throw it.
Okay, so then what else? Was that kind of the end of it? And then they just did like flashes to the future?
Yeah, it was just.
Oh no. Never mind.
We talked about Brendan's date.
Never mind.
Yeah, nothing else too special happened.
Chris Harrison's working like a dog. I don't know why they can't just have like a random PA, like be the bartender or like.
No, I think it's just for shots. Just for a couple shots, just to like be cute and quirky.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know, but I was saying he also in general, like I mean, like now I think it's like a choice, but like he's just there so much.
Yeah. Does
Sometimes
he
I
have
wonder
to
what his
stay
schedule
there?
is.
Like, is it part of his thing? He's not able to go in and out too, so he's probably has nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can. Yeah, because they don't. Everyone who comes in has to quarantine. That's why at some point he leaves to take his son to college. Phoenix is shout out.
TCU.
Yeah.
And then JoJo comes in as the host for 2 weeks while he's
okay.
gone.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna happen at some point. Who's
some point.
JoJo?
She was a bachelorette.
Oh, JoJo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
I don't know
don't
why
you know
I
her?
was thinking.
We didn't watch. We didn't finish her
Singer.
season, but yeah,
JoJo's was boring, right?
It was
Oh, that's
so
oh,
boring.
I started it and I was like, oh, I'm
Chad
so
left.
uninterested.
and it got so boring. We
Yeah.
stopped
Oh,
watching.
yeah. Oh, that was Chad. Yeah, no, that was so boring. Okay. So now into the future of Tayshia season. What are we expecting? What do we think is going to happen? Any juicy
Damar is not
goss?
gonna get
Quiet.
Oh yeah, be quiet, Phoenix. Damar is not gonna get enough camera time, and I don't think we're gonna see him and Tayshia have vibe or anything. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
be disappointed because
Disappointed.
just based off aesthetic, I want to see that.
Okay, Bachelor producers. He better be on Paradise.
Yes,
He will.
Yes, I think he's a good sleeper to come on Paradise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need to make some noise on Twitter we need to make some noise
Are
on
our
Twitter.
two Asian men still there?
Only one Asian man.
One.
Oh.
There was
He's-
2 at some point?
We should make some noise
What
on
is
Twitter
it?
for Shamar Moore and Damar.
Yeah, because he's not. The Asian boy is not really a factor.
But, I mean, they never let them get too far.
I mean, I feel like if they were
'Cause
a
they're literally-
factor, they
always
would
even
get far.
one or two. But then I don't think they ever give them time.
Who are you saying
He has
they?
social media love.
Who?
Who are you saying they? It has to. The person Tayshia has to like.
I'm not talking about Tayshia specifically. I'm just saying like other seasons and stuff.
Producers.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Tammy made it far, but Tammy made a splash, so that's why she
And then-
got.
Oh, I
Isn't-
remember Tammy.
Wasn't Becca like half Asian? I made that up, huh?
Who?
The young girl?
Yeah, the young girl.
Yeah.
Was she?
Becca Martinez?
The one who has like
Never
she's
mind.
babies now. Do you go to her Instagram?
Yeah,
and
I don't
everything?
know
She's
why.
so
I
cute.
thought she was like
love her.
Filipino or something.
Oh,
I
I
made
don't
that up.
Could be. I don't
I mean,
know.
sure, I don't recall that at all.
Oh,
I
there
really
was.
like her.
It's not even.
But he has like some type of buzz on social media. People like him.
But no offense,
the
y'all
Damar?
know
yeah, the Asian guy.
I love Asians. Asians, that's my
Yeah.
type. That's my type.
Oh, God.
Okay, whatever.
Don't let this sound fetishy. This is gonna sound fetishy to people.
No, it's not gonna sound fetishy.
Okay.
What about him? I saw nothing in these episodes that they're giving me.
I mean,
that
I'm
would
not saying
intrigue
him.
me.
I don't know. I'm just saying in past seasons,
And I didn't like
they haven't
they
got
were
too
over here
far.
talking about Claire, and I didn't like the
He was
group he
part
was
of
hanging
the
out.
Kenny squad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
was he?
didn't. I
Oh.
didn't like him, so I really didn't care. Like I'm always usually like, oh, I want the Asians to go far, but he was not appealing to me. So
I think he's
That's
gonna be on
unfortunate.
Paradise, low key.
probably.
Probably, yeah. Some of
just for
that, a lot of there's
diversity
some
I
attractive.
think almost everyone now who's there could be on Paradise at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's weird because I don't like a lot of the men on this season.
Yeah. I hope Kenny does not get on Paradise.
I feel like
Oh,
there's
like,
a few.
I
I
really hope not.
actually think I don't mind. Okay, I feel like there's a good quarter, a third that I generally don't know at all.
Yes.
Like you're in the background, I don't know your name. Ed, whoa, who was that?
Who was Ed?
Who's Ed?
There was a person who was named Ed.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah,
the
he just
show.
he just like
Nobody
came
was
across the
named Ed.
screen.
He
I don't
talked.
know.
He had his own ITM, and I said, "Who on earth is Ed?" Like, there's some people like I just don't know, and then there's like another third that is like I don't like the Blake Kenny camp, and then there's like another one that like
If they
feel
got
like-
screen time, I feel like I'd like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
like so far, like Brandon became like a person I liked
Yes.
all of a sudden. You know, like
Yes. I was
You
like,
know-
who's that? See,
yes, one of
It's
one.
like I always
Yes.
see them, and I'm like, why is the camera never on that person? I want to see
Yes.
what they're like.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
feel like Tayshia's gonna make me like the guys again.
Yeah.
because I
You know
do
what?
like that they're older and they have real jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because everything was so focused on Dale. It was just Dale, and then splash of Easy, splash of Riley, splash of Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't really get to know the rest of the guys on the season because it was just a Dale and Claire love story.
yeah.
We really only saw like 5 guys. But
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, is there any last sentiments?
No.
That's all?
We already know how I feel. I'm scared because I just feel like the season's not going to end the way I want it to end.
I don't think so either. I think I'm scared that I'm gonna get bored and like uninterested.
Low-key.
Well, good
I
thing
really
to keep
don't wanna
watching.
Huh?
Well, at least this time you'd be forced to keep watching. It's like Big
guess.
Brother when after all
Oh
our
my
people
God.
left.
Those last 3 weeks were brutal.
5.
Literally. Every time we'd have to come like, okay, what's next? What do we have to do?
Yeah.
It was 5, but I was kind of holding, like, I low-key wanted Memphis to win at the end for a sec.
Every week I was like, I don't know who. It's just, you guys are all so horrible.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, I don't.
But I
care
was kind of
anymore.
holding on, like, at least Memphis had a game plan.
After,
Yeah.
for sure I had no hope when, like, Davon left.
Oh,
but
yeah.
at least I was like, wouldn't it be funny if David won?
yeah. Yeah.
No,
And
there
then
was a
after-
point where I was like, I need David to win.
Yeah.
That
after
triple eviction did a
that-
number. That triple eviction did a number on my
I
mental.
did. And
Like,
then
then
all
it's
of our
just-
hopes and dreams dwindled in a
It was
instant.
literally every 5 minutes like, okay, okay, I guess
because
that's
like
fine.
it was like Kevin, then David, and I was like, oh okay, I still got Danny, and then they're
Danny.
like,
Yeah,
was
they
out.
said
oh. And I was
you
like,
thought.
okay.
And then I thought there was like some chance of some spice because Tyler and Christmas, not me rooting for Christmas. I wasn't rooting for Christmas, but you know what I mean? I was like, oh, Christmas about
Yeah.
to make a big move. Nope.
That's the
just
thing. It wasn't
same
even
old-
interesting.
Yeah.
At least if they like really staked each other in the back or something, that'd be more interesting. But it wasn't. I
Anyway.
hope Tayshia goes. She cries a lot in the future. It seemed like there's some.
No, it seemed like she was crying a lot on
chatter.
this, like in the same.
Oh,
like,
we
Yeah.
didn't bring up the fact that there's like conspiracies that her ex-husband
Yeah, but
might be on.
she addressed it.
I don't think. Yeah.
And
And there's some drama with that. She's like mad at E-News and that news outlets.
yeah.
They're like, why are you bringing up my past relationships?
Well,
and I'm focused on my new relationships and stuff like that.
And I think ABC did it on purpose. And I don't think she could be mad at ABC because she's probably under contract or something. Because who makes the captions? Who gave them, like who would put her ex-husband's name? And you have to fact check that. I don't know. It was just weird to me. So I think they wanted to create a story for some reason. I don't know. It was upsetting.
and I honestly feel like if it really was her ex-husband that pops up, they wouldn't put him in the caption because I feel like they wouldn't really hide that and be like ace and hole. I feel like them putting it in the caption is literally them just trying to create drama for Tayshia because I think she's gonna have a boring, like I honestly feel like she's like a Becca to me, to where I think people really like her and they want her to be happy, they want her to find love, but the actual season itself,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm getting that. And then at the end, there's going to be like, it's going to blow up. It's going to be
feel that.
boring.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the last like 2-3 episodes, we're going to be like, what is happening? And then she's not going to get engaged. And I'm going to be mad because I want her to get engaged.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be like, living my best life. Like this just wasn't the experience for me. And then she's going to get with like someone who went home earlier in Claire's season or something. I'm just kidding.
No, but I see something like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back with next week's episodes. Come see what we have to say about that. What?
Just the way, come see what we say about that. Whatever. I can't
Like, share, subscribe, review, rate, leave comments, DMs, email us.
Sure. Yeah, sure. If you want to email
Send
us,
us a pigeon. I don't know.
we're at Opal. Do you know our email?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Got
for
it.
listening. Bye. Oh, I didn't say the names. Twitter, Gems _talking.
Talking.
Instagram, Talking Gems. YouTube, Talking Gems. I got everything right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for listening.
TikTok. Just kidding.
Should we make a TikTok, guys?
We should.
Oh my.
Okay. Well,
That's-
come
that's
back to it.
That would be on you too.
Well, it's fine. You'll be in it.
I'm in like TikTok.
Isn't it dying? Okay. Anyway, sorry.
We'll figure it out.
Is
Okay.
Reels not taking over?
No. Oh, I hope.
Heck no.
Did you guys see
not.
the new Instagram layout? They accosted on me.
I hated it. I got it.
Instagram. Me and Instagram are not homies.
They're not. We're not. Because why would you put the Reels in the middle? Like, so when you want to add a new photo, it's Reels in the middle now.
No, I know.
And you want to add a new photo. I was like, where do I check my notifications?
I gotta
Where?
go to the home
You
screen
have to
to
go to the
go
home screen.
to
Go to the upper right, Lauren.
No.
Here, you can-
Instagram can die.
Are they? They're trying to like, oh, we're gonna compete with TikTok, and then it's like annoying because TikTok people put the
and
same
that-
thing.
This is honest. This is so
Yeah.
not
Right.
important.
But TikTok people put the same thing on their reels. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no, I was also lost with that. All right, cool. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, besos.